All right, this is a sheet of cardboard. I'm going to put together a little small Junkanoo Hat, you know. Nothing too technical, just a little show hat or something if you need. If you need to go on the road right then and then, Junkanoo in another 3 hours and you need something to go on the road right then and then to make the road. So I'm going to make the headband right now. My hand straight, so don't try this at home. Basically lay it down, but my hand straight. I didn't know the grooves of the cardboard to get a straight cut out of it. You understand what I'm saying? Now from there, I need a wire. Oh, I got it. You know, there's other ways to build a hat, but I find this out to be the easier way because back in the day we used to bend the cardboard like this, fold it like that, and you know, ain't as strong as like this. I push a piece of wire through it, and take my cutting pliers, cut it. Now this is how I'm making my headband. Now I have my wire in it and I can form it. You see? I can form it to get the roundness for the headband. You see? After I do that, I'll put it on my head. Measure the head size, which is that. Get my stapler. And cut this piece off. You don't need all this excess cardboard on here. Only make your hat heavier. Now, I get my headband. You see? To make it a little stronger, what I really do, I'll cut a next strip of cardboard. Don't do this at home now, lay it down. You cut yourself. I can do that because I've been doing that for years like that. I put the wire back through it again. Now this is the headband I'm making. Still making the headband. Cut that. This is my head, so I'll do the same thing, repeat the process the same way. Now I got this like this. Now I need this cross here so I can make sure the hat don't really drop way down on me. It only stop a certain spot. You see? Cut this right here. You know, and staple it across the head. Like that. I run on the staples, run on the bullets, let me load up. All right, so now I got this. I got this now. Now I can draw the top piece of the hat. What I does, right, fold the cardboard in half. All right. Now I'll draw, just say you want a hat with a Bahamian flag on it, like a show hat. I'll draw the side piece. I don't know how to assemble the hat, so all this come natural to me. What I'll do, I'll draw the Bahamian flag in it. I only got to do one side, because once I do one side, I can turn it over, and I get two even sides. I got a Bahamian flag. Let me show you. Let me get the marker to show you. And then sketch it now, I can put it together. All this in my head because how long I done it. A lot of people have to look at pictures. They do a lot of drawing, but I don't want to look at pictures because I done did it so much time. You see? Now I got my Bahamian flags inside of it. What I'll do, I'll cut out one side. The side where I draw, I'll take a box cutter, shears, whatever is good for you to work. I like to work with box cutter because it's quicker. And I know how to really move it around. So I'll cut out one side. I'll spin it over and draw it out so we can have two even sides of what I draw. Instead of drawing the whole thing in one side and even, now I have two even sides of my hat. You see, so I'll cut this side out. cut this out. Now I got my top part for my hat. This right here to hold it, to balance it. It's basically this. And sometimes sometimes it's a little tall, whatever. All you gotta do is cut it down, you know. Give it a little cut down so you can drop it right where you want to drop it. So the hat could be exactly. Trace it out, turn it over, trace it out. Cut this little piece out. So the hat could be exactly where you want it. I cut it out so I can drop it lower. Now I really got it where I want it. Cut that off. That's the top part of the hat. Let me cut out another piece so I could complete the hat to make it look like a finished hat, complete hat. I'll draw a little piece in the front of it, like a little piece, band piece, whatever, in the front of it. I'll draw a little band piece in the front of it. Put the Bahamian flag on it. Cut that out. Cut one side. Get it up, trace it out. And cut the other side. All right. Now I have my top piece of the hat. Just the top piece of the hat. And that's the piece that's going to go in the front of the hat. Okay, so in order to accomplish that, first of all, I need wire. I'll put wire on it to keep it nice and stiff. Little 12 gauge wire, you need no thick, heavy wire. Because at the end of the day, it's a hat, so you don't want nothing too heavy on your head. All right, this don't have the wire in it. Now I can wire up the big part of the hat. Put the wire in. So when you form the hat, it stays where you form it. You don't gotta worry about the hat mashing up because it's cardboard or whatever the case. The hat will be nice and stiff throughout the whole Junkanoo parade, or even Junkanoo show. Cut that. I put that there. Now I done got my hat, my basic pieces already wired up to build my hat. So it depends on what hat you could build anything into a hat, any animal, anything you really could build into a hat. Doesn't matter. Now I can put some contact on that.
So why you put contact right there?
Putting contact right here, so when contact is it's sticky, so when that dry now between the contact, the wire, and I put some tape on it, it'll have it nice and permanent, and you don't gotta worry about it, the wire dropping off or anything like that. Contact really the blood of building a Junkanoo costume. It connects everything together. Sticks the cardboard together, sticks some styrofoam together, even some wire contact. It's complete. And then I'll put some contact on the hat. Wherever I put in the pieces, I'll put the contact to make sure it sticks it down. Like right there in the front there and around this whole top. Put on the mask when you're using contact, because contact is very flammable. All right, I give that one a couple seconds to dry, maybe a minute and a half, somewhere around there, maybe 2 minutes, it depends on what type of contact you use. I usually have my fan on because the fan can blow the contact and it dry quicker. You see? So let that dry. 60 seconds or so. 2 minutes Depends on, this is some good contact. This is a good contact right there. This is dry quick. You get them cheap contact, it takes longer to dry. And ain't no telling, if it dry too dry, then it ain't gonna stick. So after I take the masking tape, this masking tape, and tape the contact down to make sure it's sealed on it now, that the rod can't come off. That's the contact is the blood of Junkanoo. Yeah. Contact it down. Now I get my stiffness. If I want to bend it like that, it stay. If I want to straighten it out, it stay. If I want, you know what I'm saying? If I bend it like that, it stay. So you go back to the contact again. Contact is everything. That's why I said the contact, I only put it on the, stick down the wire. Now I gotta bind some contact on this. Contact a little dry, but it works. Gotta bind contact on this, the stick on the headpiece. Now, same process, put the contact wherever you sticking the cardboard them together, you put the contact on it so the contact will stick it down. Yep. All right. Now that's the final contact, and now when I stick this on the hat, when I do tape on it, then now we get a hat. Some people take longer to build these hats. Some people do it fast. It depends on, like I say, it really depends on the contact. So if you take it long to dry, then it take longer. But like I said, it's a good contact we got. So after that, I take this. So yeah, now we get our Junkanoo hat together. That's the top piece right there. Then you put on your feathers on and everything, you know. Now you put on the bottom piece. Put a little curve in it because in the front you curve, so now you get wire, you can bend it to that curve. You see what I'm saying? And we use just to put this on here. Almost there. I'll get a bigger piece of tape. So we put all the contact on and everything. The tape, once you see tape hit contact, in order for that to come off, you gotta rip it off. Tape and contact work good together. All right, that's the back. And that's the front. The tape around it. Make sure to seal everything down. See that? Make sure everything's sealed down. Now you get a Junkanoo hat. Let me finish drawing all the flags. You don't really use red marker when you're drawing it because if you paint it, the red marker, it'll see through it. But I like to build with the red marker. Give me a good idea what I did with. Sorry about that. Drawing all the pieces. See the Bahamian flag? Now, this for the fella to paste. Bahamian flag. It's basically a hat just with the Bahamian flags. See, yeah? Bahamian flag. Put the yellow, the blue, and the gold inside it, and you'll see it when you paste it. You get a lot of different art, but this is a basic hat. Basic little normal hat.
So to finish up, what's the next steps for
The next step after you do this, you got to paint it. You have to paint it white. See, because once you paint it white, then you could put colors in it. You can't put colors on it white and brown like this. You know, you gotta paint it white so you can see. Once you paint it white, then I draw it in black. So when you paste in the Bahamian colors, you can see it's a Bahamian fly. You know? But this is basically the hat.